Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we spoke last week about some of the bad moves that Sony has been making because Sony, besides being the leader of the last gen of consoles, as far as I don't even want to say that because I think the Switch outsold the PS4. But either way, despite beating Microsoft in their own console race, because I feel like they're the only two ones competing, Sony has been making a lot of bad moves when it comes to the PS5. And one of the biggest ones was, getting rid of the PlayStation Store on PS3 and Vita. Everybody was talking bad about. There's a lot of games on the PlayStation 3 and the Vita that you can't get nowhere else anymore. You just cannot find them on any other console. So like most episodes that we were talking about gaming preservation or the preservation of gaming history, if you get rid of the PlayStation Store, you get rid of a lot of games that you cannot find on stores, you cannot find anywhere, and you cannot play on modern consoles. So the PS3 actually has a really good catalog of vintage games, independent games. The whole store is just really good. Along with the Vita, there's a lot of unique things on there. And Sony was apparently going to close it. I mean, I guess the thought process was, hey, we got the PS5 now. We want people playing PS5. We don't want them playing old games. Because if they're playing old games and they're not playing PS5 games. And there was a lot of backlash when Sony announced that they were getting rid of the store. And lo and behold, Sony has changed their mind and backtracked on closing down the PS3 and Vita store because of the fan backlash. Okay, so this is a comment from Jim Ryan, the president and CEO of SIE, which I think that's Sony Europe. I'm not sure. Sony Interactive Europe. Might be wrong. I don't know. Or Sony Interactive Entertainment. He said, upon further reflection, however, it's clear that we made the wrong decision here. So today I'm happy to say that we will be keeping the PlayStation Store operational for PS5 and PS Vita devices. PSP commerce functionality will retire on July 2nd, 2021 as planned.
You're cutting out a little bit. Hold on.
So yeah, they're getting rid of the PSP store at least. So at least most of the PSP games, you can play them on Vita. You can download them on Vita. Shout out to Mamu Doom. PlayStation equals dumb spitting. So yeah.
It cut out for a second, but it's fixed itself. Okay, good. All right.
Okay, so so Sony backtracked on there. And this is another win for people who complain on the internet about everything. We love to say that there's always somebody complaining on the internet, like how we just complained about Mortal Kombat. We love to say, oh my God, there's so many people complaining on the internet. This is another win for people that complain on the internet.
I mean, you would say there is some good side to like having criticism, not complaints. But this is one of those instances where the criticism was valid.
Yeah, I agree. The criticism was most certainly valid, and I guess what I would say to people is keep voicing your thoughts and your opinions on Twitter and social media, because they are listening and they did recant a decision. Like this is a big change, and this is a big win for gaming preservation. So
that opens up a question though about the future of gaming. Finally is going digital. That we're hitting that door. Like that door is crossing real hard, and COVID is opening it. I mean, it's like opening it fully. What are we gonna do in the future? Because I feel as though the future to consoles, if internet is gonna be, hopefully sometime soon it'll be free, is having cloud service be the way to provide it for consoles, VC, virtual, the old catalogs, and just have it be a permanent mainstay of each console henceforth. Just saying.
I'm saying yes to that. I mean, I think that would be the most consumer-friendly thing to do. Or pro-consumer thing to do. Panda said that. Damn it, Marv. I didn't even see Panda say that, so I'm sorry, Panda. But yes, I think keeping all your digital games across newer consoles, like when the Switch 2 comes out, having everything that was on your Switch 1 come to your Switch 2, without any crazy thing like the Wii U did, where you have to transfer your Wii stuff to the Wii U kind of weirdly. Just having the same marketplace on every console, I think would be good. But it is something that I can say I think will happen. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they make a lot of money selling us old games over and over. They make a lot of money,
Yeah, the remastered.
how they'll just be like, hey, play the remastered one on PS5 now. Don't play the PS3 version. You crazy? What are you
I mean,
thinking?
that could be solved. That could easily be solved by just, hey, like we're remastering it. It's just better graphics, but more stuff caked on and sell
That's
it.
that's what I believe too. I think that if I'm a fan of Shadow of the Colossus, right? I know that there's a remastered version on PS4. I know that there's the original one on PS2, and then there's a up-resed one on PS3. I'll play all of them. If I like that game, I'm gonna play all of them, every version of it. I'm not gonna just say screw the PS2 one. I'm gonna go play the PS4 one. Metroid Zero Mission, when they remade that for Game Boy Advance. That didn't make me say, "Hey, I'm never gonna play whatchamacallit now. I'm never gonna play the original Metroid again." No, I'm gonna play both. Resident Evil got remade on the GameCube. You remember that? That was a great remake. Do I play the original Resident Evil still? Yo, I play the original Resident Evil like crazy because of the freaking dialogue is so priceless in there. So yeah, I don't know. I think people would be willing to buy both, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, fair enough.
What are you gonna do? What are you
I
gonna
think
do?
I think at the end of the day, that's gonna have to be the future of gaming is cloud service, and old catalogs being accessible. Because if not, we're just gonna sit here and do what we're doing now, which is complain about, hey, no, don't do that. We still need the old systems, to have their old services.
Even worse. I think it's even worse than that. I think what will happen if they get rid of the stores on older consoles is that people are just gonna pirate everything. With Netflix and Hulu having almost every TV show and every movie on just those two services, people weren't pirating movies anymore like 5 years ago. People were watching everything from Netflix and Hulu. But now that we have Disney Plus, now that we have HBO Max, now that we have Paramount Plus, Peacock, all these dozens of different streaming services, you're having to pay like a cable bill again. You're paying for cable when you're paying for all those services. So pirating is coming back for movies and TV shows. Piracy is on a rise right now. And the same thing will happen for gaming if these guys take away what we paid for already in the past. Like people are just gonna say, all right, freak it, you want to get rid of the Switch East shop? Cool. I'm gonna go pirate all that stuff. I'm just gonna go. Pirating is gonna exist regardless, but you limit it, you bring it down when you make things available easily on newer consoles.
Yep, absolutely.
Silky's gonna pirate this podcast.
Gonna pirate this podcast. I'm gonna sell it for 2 cents.
This podcast is on Disney Plus. Don't pirate it. We need that Disney money. We need that Disney money.
I wish.
Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice?
I don't think Disney would ever hire you with my track record.
Disney? Did you see the South Park episode of the pandemic special or the pandemic special? You gotta go watch that, bro. Mickey Mouse. Yeah. I love how South Park portrays Mickey Mouse as the owner of Disney and hasn't beaten up people like the Jonas Brothers and stuff. I love it.
I think if Walt Disney was still alive, there would be so many horrible things going on in that company. They're already bad. It would be worse.
Well, the conspiracy theory is that Disney is his body's frozen underneath the Cinderella castle, and that he told them to freeze him so that when cloning becomes possible for humans, he's gonna clone himself and come back to life. That's the conspiracy theory that my 8th grade teacher taught me in 8th grade. So I'm looking forward to seeing Disney alive again someday. Very much looking forward to it.
You think they'll reanimate it like a zombie, or he'll come back in full force?
No, I think with human cloning, isn't it that they put your DNA inside of a new baby, so you're born again, but with the same exact genetic code? So you have all your memories and everything from your last life, but you have to be born again into a new body that looks exactly the same like your old body.
That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah.
I think because that's how they clone sheep. I think they've cloned sheep before, and yeah, the baby sheep have to be born into another sheep to be born. I don't know. It's crazy territory we're heading into, nose diving into. Either way, shout out to Disney over there printing money right now, brother. They're over there printing it. How you call it? Yo, brother, is Microsoft and Nintendo teaming up for something, bro?
What? Wait, what?
Talk to me, brother.
I've heard about this.